Today's PreCalc B life is horrible. I'm sorry, but it is an important skill that will last you forever in your engineering careers and beyond. So, how do we use the law of cosines? First of all, I have much higher aspirations for you, Micah. Easily Chick-fil-A manager, or perhaps in your old age, movie theater ticket taker.
That's low.
Like it's either someone who's like 14 who takes the tickets, or like you flip it across middle age and you have like an 80-year-old who's like, I don't want to be home anymore. And then they show up and they're like, hi kids, and then theater 2 is on your left.
At that point, just give them a piece of paper.
Yeah, because they're old and they've like weathered life and they're like, why am I dealing with improperly formatted emails? I don't know. Those poor people who have to deal with, oh wait.
Yourself.
No, I just don't read them anymore. Like I look at it, I'm like, yeah, how do I? Okay, how do we use the law of cosines? Please don't stab yourself. Thank you. Okay, what is the law of cosines? Well, the law of cosines is used when you do not have a pair of angle and the opposite side. Okay? So for like law of sines, you need one pair that both of those are given, the angle and the side. If you're not given that, you cannot use the law of sines, and you must resort to the law of cosines. Both of those work if you have a not right triangle. I know you're really excited about doing your homework, but I'm going to close this and allow you to focus in on the lessons. All right? So, what is the law of cosines? It says that c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of the angle. Okay? So, this is the relationship between that and this. Okay? Generally, you want to use it to solve for the side opposite an angle you know, or you want to solve for the angle opposite a side you know. The harder part were those weird problems where you had like a pole and you had two ropes attached to it, and you actually had to solve for like a side that was not opposite the angle you know. That's okay, but you have to solve a quadratic if that's the case. So, not our desired result. Okay, so let's do an example here. I believe on your assignment you had to find all of the missing pieces of the triangle, which is quite horrible, right? Yeah, that's like cruel. Much like the character from the Disney movie. Cruella de Vil.
Get it? Because it's like purple.
Okay, so how would I solve this? Well, I could choose any angle I want to solve for, but the best one to choose is the largest angle, because that one potentially could be greater than 90, in which case the law of sines would give me the wrong answer. So law of cosines, always the right answer. Let's apply it. C is going to be the side opposite the angle. A, either one, doesn't matter. B, either one, doesn't matter. That's a 12. Cosine of your angle. Now, how do you get that angle? Well, you have to solve for that angle. So I'm going to solve for cosine, which is 25 squared. Thank you. Minus 10 squared minus 12 squared over negative 2 times 10 times 12. Does that get you an angle? No. That gets you cosine of an angle. How do you get the angle itself? You must take arc cosine of both sides. Okay, so in your calculator, you would plug in arc cosine 25 squared minus 10 squared minus 12 squared, all divided by, use parentheses here, or evaluate it first. Negative 2 times 10 times 12. That'll get you some angle. Once you have that angle, you now have a pair of side and angle, and you can solve for the other angles using the law of sines. What's the law of sines? Can someone find that answer? So I could do it too. Cosine of gross.
This is not just.
I also got that result.
Nice.
That's a problem. A math problem, perhaps. But what have we done wrong? Micah, what's gone wrong?
Dang, that's hard. I don't know. I'm not skilled. I've been training for this moment.
I don't know. Don't
There
get
were
high
3
class
different
like
laws of
Mm-mm.
and it says it's
Pretty
wrong.
sure. Pretty sure. Which one? Or what?
Because you have to, I don't know why it's wrong.
I mean, is that a valid triangle? 10 plus 12 is what, 22?
Yeah. Well, no, because those have to be equal, don't they?
No.
No, they don't.
Mm-mm.
Is it all just like a perfect 30, 30, 30?
Is that 2 there?
Yeah.
Is that plus?
No, it's you got it all right, but it's just
It's just,
the coincidental
I
wrong
don't
numbers.
know.
Maybe.
No, because I did it. I did the same thing for the example.
Huh? That's a real problem, isn't it? It's over. I guess math doesn't work.
I'm looking.
Alright.
Wait, what's wrong with it?
I don't know. That's it. It's over. We've broken math.
Cool.
That makes me so sad.
Wait, so this
So how does
prove
it
that this
work?
is wrong?
Does it prove? Have we disproved the law of cosines just now?
On accident?
That's the biggest flex. Just
Yeah.
accidentally-
It's because we're an engineer.
We are.
We
Share a
are.
hive mind, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We're like a beehive.
What?
Who's the berry?
What?
Who's the berry?
Barry
I have
Bentley
notes that
from the Bee movie. He's gonna.
Barry Benson.
That's so weird.
I never want to see that movie again. Dude, I did like 5,000 times. No, I feel bad for you.
Alright, guys. Well.
But how does, so.
Oh, yeah, because this triangle is impossible.
Wait,
But,
why?
oh.
I thought we just agreed with that.
Because this is too long.
That is.
This triangle is impossible.
Why? Wait, it's too
Well,
long.
this side is 10 and that side is 12. If you add them, you get 22.
If we're talking like.
So the longest this could be is 22.
Oh. If we're talking like realistic.
Like, remember those protractor problems where you like. Okay, so let's try like 21.
So we broke triangles.
No, Belanda was just wrong. It happens occasionally.
She just admitted.
It's true. And Dylan has documented proof now, so.
What?
He's gonna spout
Why are they
out.
being so loud?
You know, like you're just wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
145.
So this angle would be 145 degrees. From there, how do I solve for the other missing parts? Well, I'm going to use the law of sines. So what does the law of sines say? It's the side over sine of the angle equals the other side over sine of that angle. So in this case, I could do 21 over sine of 145. equals 12 over sine of, we'll call that side b. From there, you can solve for sine of b by cross multiplying. And you take arc sine of, what is that? 12 sine of 145 over 21. You get 19 degrees. Finally, to find the third missing piece, all three of those should add up to 180. So, like 15, 16. Okay.
This still didn't work. I didn't know how to use your calculator.
This one or that one? You have to put parentheses here. And parentheses there. Okay, the other part of your worksheet is probability. I kind of want you guys to wrestle with those and then see if you get them.
What? Okay.
I want that.
I'll see you later. Just an equation. Is there an equation for it, or is that the other one?
No, you have to kind of work it out.
Are those like the spades and the hearts ones?
No,
Oh.
much easier.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I could ask that on the final.
No.
Yeah,
They're so difficult.
No.
They're so.
No.
I don't even know how many cards are in a deck.
52.
Well, like how much in each?
All right, so that's it. I want you to wrestle with them and then we'll look at them after.